Routines are for losers. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about why, as a business owner, you should not fall victim to the routine trap. Here's how it goes. Maybe you work a job and you decide you're going to be an entrepreneur so that you can live some sort of lifestyle, right? Let's say that you love getting up late. You love waking up at 10, 11 o'clock every single morning. You love going out partying every night. You love doing whatever actually brings you happiness. But you think in the back of your head, okay, well, I can't afford to do that yet. I need to have more clients. I need to have more money coming in. So what I need to do is I need to lock in with the routine. What I need to do is I need to get up at 6 o'clock every single morning, go on a jog, send 1,000, 10,000 emails, do XYZ thing. And then one day, once I reach my goal, once I reach 20, 30K MRR, then I can wake up at 11 o'clock. Then I can go out traveling. Then I can live the lifestyle that I want to live. But here's the problem with that. As soon as you get to a point where you have the money and the capital and the freedom to really go and live your ideal lifestyle, you're not going to want to use these routines anymore. So you almost have to look at it from a back to front perspective and kind of have to start with the ending. So for example, if your main goal is to travel the world, you have to find a business and you have to find some way of making money which aligns with that lifestyle. Because otherwise, you're going to be conflicted 1,000 different ways. It's almost like someone who's 100 pounds overweight and they look in the mirror one day and they decide for themselves, you know what, I'm just not going to eat. I'm just not going to eat for the next 3 days. And they do it. They don't eat for the next 3 days. They don't have a single calorie. On day 4, guess what? They're going to order 3 pizzas and they're going to eat them all at the same time. And so that's my beef with routines. Is I view routines in the online money space, I view routines in the CEO operator space as this massive Band-Aid. It's this massive crutch that you use to motivate yourself to get to the next level. Which is also why I think locking it is incredibly counterproductive. That's a topic for another video. But the main point is you have to start from the ending. What kind of lifestyle do you want to live, and what can I do to achieve that? I think that's the most important thing, but I'll talk about something else too related to this. And that's that as a business owner, as someone who's in charge of running a company, of being the face of said company, what you can't do is you can't be allergic to creativity. Now, here's how having set routines and very strict daily schedules interfere with that. Routines are the antithesis of spontaneity. And spontaneity brings in ideas. Spontaneity isn't just something where it brings in freedom. Spontaneity brings in new ways of looking at the world. And so if you live the same day over and over again, even if it does bring you temporary results, the end result of doing that is going to be you not actually even moving forward. So even if you just looked at it from a money-making perspective, even if you just looked at it from the perspective of someone in charge of a company, you also have to understand that you're limiting yourself because it is your job to, 1, hire excellent talent, and 2, bring in new customers and clients. That's your job as someone running a business. And if you live the same day again and again, you're not going to have the same layer of ideas. You're not going to have the same way of looking at the world. Or you're going to look at the world the same way over and over again, which means you have to get more creative with your thought patterns, with how you view life, with how you view everything. So this is very different than tasks, by the way. There are some things that you should do every day. You should work out every day. You should read a little bit. You should make sure you're getting to zero inbox, email 0, right? No new messages. There are some things that you should be doing. But what you can't do is you can't rely on this crutch of, hey, I'm doing routines and this is what's going to make me rich. That's not how life works. That's not how this works. And so the sooner you think to yourself, hey, what lifestyle do I want to live? and how do I run a business to get to that lifestyle, the easier you're going to do it and the happier you're going to be.